Honorable Speaker, I beg to give notice of the following motion. That aware that Section 41 of the County Government Act 2012 provides that a county executive committee member may be removed from office on any of the following grounds. A, incompetence. B, abuse of office. C, gross misconduct. D, failure without reasonable excuse or written authority of the governor to attend 3 consecutive meetings. Mr. Speaker, whereas aware that Mrs. Evelyn Rotich, in carrying out her role as the County Executive Committee member in charge of health services, has continued to violate the provisions of the Constitution, demean the office she holds, and has failed to show competence required for the carrying out of the functions of the office of the County Executive Committee member for health services. Further aware, Mr. Speaker, that on several occasions, the County Executive Committee member has been accused of making arbitrarily and unilaterally the doctors were transferred to sub-county hospitals where they were made to report to their juniors and stripped of their administrative roles, which amounts to demotion without any plausible cause. Mr. Speaker, the doctors were not given opportunity to discuss their postings, and this amounts to contravening Article 50 of the Constitution on fair administration of justice. Mr. Speaker, also aware that the County Executive Committee member used her position to rule and impose her wishes rather than serve as required under Article 73 of the Constitution. This is demonstrated by the way she compelled various officers to pay Mtosha Cleaning Services, a company that had been awarded a tender to offer cleaning services in questionable circumstances. Mr. Speaker, further aware that the County Executive Committee member in charge of health services instructed that all revolving fund pharmacies running in the 8 health facilities within the county be closed. The closure of the revolving fund pharmacies has adversely affected the lives of patients who have been benefiting from life-saving drugs, managing chronic diseases and mental health. Mr. Speaker, this Honorable House now resolves to remove Mrs. Evelyn Rotich from office of the County Executive Committee member on grounds of serious violation of the Constitution and gross misconduct and incompetence. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Thank you, Honorable Member for Tarakwa, for that motion. This is a procedure, Honorable Members, for the removal of the County Executive Member that has begun by a notice, and I invoke Standing Order number 62, Part 2. A member who has obtained an approval of the Speaker to move a motion under Paragraph 1 shall give 3 days notice calling for dismissal of a member of the County Executive by the Governor. So it will take 3 days, Honorable Members, given that this notice has been given now. It will be moved probably next week. And upon the expiry of the 3 days, Honorable Members, after the notice, the motion shall be placed on an order paper under the approval of the House Business Committee and disposed within 3 days. Again, it has to be discussed within the 3 days. When the order of the motion is read, the Speaker shall refuse to allow a member to move the motion unless the Speaker is satisfied that the member is supported, and this is very important to the mover, by at least 1/4 of all members of the County Assembly to move the motion, provided that within the 7 days notice, the clerk had cause to prepare and deposited in his office a list of members of County Assembly with an open space against each name for the purpose of appending signatures, which shall be entailed signatures in support of a motion for the removal of a member of county executive. Provided further, honorable members, the mover shall provide to the Speaker at least 1 hour before the sitting of the Assembly a list of signed by members in support of the motion. Any signature appended to a list provided under paragraph 4, which I have read, shall not be withdrawn. Then, now the other procedure, honorable members, will follow after the moving of the motion. Within 7 days, a special committee comprising of a third of the members will be appointed to investigate the matter and be able to report within 10 days the findings to the Assembly on the allegations to the member of the county executive if it can be substantiated. Then we will still give further direction on that. Thank you.